All right, you guys, this is part 3. We did part 1 and 2 for your geometry final. It's 250 points. That's coming up in a couple of weeks. I'm going to let you guys have open notes, and all of these reviews will be covering everything that I'm going to put on your final. So also, you guys, every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, you're going to be given a take-home quiz, and it's due promptly the next day. I will not accept these late. If you are absent, it has to be an excused absence. I won't accept it otherwise, okay? So these are easy points, but you guys just can't get that spring fever too early. Hang in there. We got a few weeks left of school, so don't let it get away. All right, so geometric mean, you guys. Geometric mean means if x is the geometric mean, it goes in bottom left and top right. And so whatever it's a geometric mean between, you put it in between these two right here and then cross multiply. Okay, so when we have this figure, we have a right triangle. Remember, a right triangle, there's a leg, and here's the hypotenuse. AC is the whole hypotenuse. This is called the altitude to the hypotenuse right there. All right, there's 3 geometric means. Both of the legs are, so bottom left, top right. AB and BC goes bottom left, top right. Okay, so let's put that down. So there's AB, there's BC, okay? We'll talk about those in a second. And then the altitude is also a geometric mean. So BD goes bottom left, top right. All right, so the legs are geometric means between, one of them is the whole hypotenuse, so let's put AC here and here, okay? And then the other part of these legs is the piece of the hypotenuse that the leg touches, okay? So AB is touching this piece, so that's what goes right here, AD, okay? And then BC touches this piece, so that's what goes right here for the BC. All right, and then for the BD, you guys, then this is a geometric mean between both of the pieces of the hypotenuse, so that's what goes in those places right there. All right, so here we go. So which segment length is the geometric mean between AC? Okay, so AC is the whole hypotenuse, so it's going to be one of these legs. It's either going to be BC or BA right there. Okay, between AC, because they're including the whole hypotenuse, and AD. Okay, so since it's this piece, then it's going to be this leg right here, BA. All right, let's find BD. Okay, so let's find this. All right, so we got to use Pythagorean Theorem to get this piece here. So I'm going to call that X right there and go ahead and use the Pythagorean Theorem. All right, square root both sides, and we get about 21.75. All right, let's round them all to the nearest hundredth. Okay, so now I'm going to use this as my geometric mean. So this goes bottom left, top right between this guy and this guy. So we'll call ADX now, okay? All right, so when we multiply these two guys, remember when we square rooted 473, we get 21.75. So theoretically, when we multiply these two numbers back together, we're going to get 473. So 16x equals 473, and then divide both sides by 16, and we get about 29.56. Okay, so now let's find AB. Okay, AB is a leg, so bottom left, top right. That's going to be my new X between the whole hypotenuse, and so we add these together. That's going to get us 45.56, and the little piece that it touches right there. Okay, all right, cross multiply, square root, and we get about 36.70. Okay. All right, 45, 45, 90 triangles. Remember, x, x, x root 2. 30, 60, 90 triangles. Remember, the 30 has a root 3 baby. So if that's x, this is x root 3, and that's always twice that guy right there, okay? All right, so let's find x, y, and z, okay? So here, you guys, the root 2 is hiding in there because the hypotenuse is always root 2 times whatever this leg is. So this leg is going to be this number divided by root 2. So we divide it by root 2 and you get 3 root 2. Okay? Now, if you forgot how to do that, we multiply it by root 2 over root 2 and we get 6 root 2 over 2, and then 2 goes into 6 3 times. Or the shortcut is, I'm telling my kids, the shortcut is divide this by 2 and tag a root 2 with it. Okay? So if I divided it by 3, I divide it by 3. I'm sorry, root 3, and then tag a root 3 with it. Okay? Anyways, so if this is 3 root 2, you see this rectangle right here? This side is also 3 root 2 right there. So y is going to be, remember the 30 had a root 3 baby, so it's this side root 3. So it's 3 root 2 root 3, and you multiply those guys and you get 3 root 6. Okay, and then z is twice this, so we're going to multiply that by 2 and then multiply the outers together, and we get 6 root 2. All right, okay, so here's your first quiz of a Monday right here. This is a Monday. And then that's going to be due first thing tomorrow. First thing, not a minute late, not 5 minutes late, but first thing the next day. All right, you guys take care.